Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. So today I'm going to tell you about the newest fragrance from Escada, that is Brisa Cubana. And the Brisa Cubana has notes as follows: mojito, lime, mint, and mariposa lily. I have no idea how mariposa lily smells. I have to be honest with you. When I first saw the press release of this fragrance, I was like, oh my gosh, because for me, when I see the stand with a fragrance of Escada with this limited edition summery fragrances, for me this is the first indicator of the summer that is coming. Well, spring then summer. And I was so excited, especially because it has these notes of mojito and notes of lime. I do love lime, I love zestiness, I love citruses in general. Mojito, I do like it. I mean, to drink, I do like it, but I also like how it smells because it's citrusy and it's sweet because it has sugar. So it's I was expecting a lot, and unfortunately, yeah, I didn't get almost nothing. I didn't get anything. So let's start from the beginning. So when you spray, the initial spray, I'm gonna spray now. The initial spray is very nice. It's so vivacious, it's so beautiful, and it's so potent, and it's zesty. It's sweet and it's zesty, and the initial blast is telling you the summer is coming, the summer is here. But then, and I kid you not, this initial blast, it lasts less than 3 minutes. I mean, the opening notes, they're not supposed to last long, we all know that. But I kid you not, less than 3 minutes, because I sprayed once and then I put on my clock going, and I was just monitoring how long this zestiness, this citrusness, for how long it stays. Yeah, less than 3 minutes. And then what we get essentially, I'm talking about my own skin. We get slightly sweet, slightly floral, very unidentifiable sweetness and floralness. I mean, I can't really put my finger to and say, well, this is the floral because this has a lily in it, so this is a floral of a lily. I just can't. I just feel the generic flowerness and rather generic sweetness, and the fragrance is so non-appealing. It's so plain, it's so blunt, it's such a it's not like Escada, and I do love Escada. I'm not bashing Escada because I do love the brand, and especially I like this one, Cherry in Japan. It's beautiful, it's a beautiful scent. I know they can do this limited edition scents, they can, but this one, I can't say that it's a disaster, but I wasn't expecting much, and I got even less. Why I wasn't expecting much? Well, because I mean, uh, mojito, being it sweet and zesty, citrusy, it's kind of hard to balance. So many times brands fail to recreate this zesty and sweet scents because they just can't do that, and you have a disaster as an outcome. But this one, it's like if you would say that this is the fragrance that you got at a discount and you paid €2 99 cents, I would believe you. I mean, it doesn't smell good, it doesn't smell expensive. It's not like every single fragrance is supposed to smell expensive, but it smells cheap. It smells cheap. I mean, you can get so many beautiful fragrances under €10. I mean, the seasonal fragrances from Elizabeth Arden. I know fragrances from Hollister, from Abercrombie, for example. so many, but this one, it costs much more. It costs more, like 30 ml of this fragrance, well, not of this, but in general Escada fragrance, it retails for around 45 to 50 euro. It's just, for me, it's a fragrance that was like, I was expecting something beautiful. I was not sure that they will be able to balance the sweetness and tartness and this zestiness, which, I mean, at least if I would have sugary notes and then lime and then maybe some mint, but I don't have them. I don't have them. So this is a complete and utter disaster for me. And again, I'm not going against Escada because I love Escada. I love the brand. But this one, I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. It's just it's like I wasn't expecting that. And this is gonna be the second part of this video because I was thinking to myself, are we as consumers, do we have a right to expect something from a brand? I mean, probably we do because we base our expectations upon our previous encounters with brand, the previous fragrances that we have with the brand, and knowing that they can do such beautiful fragrances. Like for example, the Santorini one, the last year one, it's good. It's very good. It's very yummy. And this one that I just showed you is very yummy. And also, I was a fan of these summer fragrances, summer limited edition fragrances, and for some time I was collecting them and I was using them, and they were so good. But this one isn't good. It isn't good. But I was expecting something good because I know that they can do good. So my expectations did they just what I got and what I was expecting. And mind you, I was even ready to blind buy this fragrance because I saw it online. It also had this kind of cosmetic bag with it. The price was beautiful, so I thought that I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get it. But then I was like, well, hold your horses. Let's just try it first and then order. And I'm glad I didn't order because it's just this is it's not a fragrance that is the that's worth of a Escada name, in my opinion. Now I have to say that it kind of goes a little bit shampoo-y on me, so it's like kind of typical shampoo scent. Yeah, it's nothing to write home about. I'm disappointed with this fragrance. Now, obviously, if you like the fragrance, you have to, well, if you want to get this fragrance, please get a sample first. Please go to the store, spray, and then buy if you like it. Don't buy it without prior spraying it because you might be very disappointed. So, and just let me know if you think that we as consumers, we have a right to expect something from a brand or not. Because I kind of feel that we can, because if we know that Escada, I'm talking about Escada because we are talking about Escada at the moment. We know that Escada is making these seasonal fragrances, and as a rule, the fragrances are good. You might not like cherry, so you might not like this one, or you might not like overly sweet fragrances, so you might not like some of the fragrances, but they were all good, stable, good. And so I was expecting this to be wonderful, and it's not. But then I think to myself, well, it's not that I have a right to expect anything, right? I don't have a right because I don't have a power of decision making within Escada, because they decided that this fragrance was good, so they launched it. So for them it's good. For me it's not. But then my voice, it doesn't really matter what I think, or does my voice has a weight to it? What do you think? Hmm? Tell me. tell me about this. And yeah, let me know if you have already tried this fragrance. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you think about it? And yeah, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my skin chemistry that doesn't really work with this fragrance. Maybe you have already acquired this fragrance and you say like, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful fragrance. So let me know. And thank you for your attention. And I wish you a beautiful day, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.